Beautiful Puget Sound just to our west. You get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington.
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangu. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Back to Nwangu again on first down.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Now, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On second down, here's Nwangu.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Handoff here to Nwangu.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal.
Now Mon.
Flushed out right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Fuller, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Lance now to throw. Open man is Seth Williams. He's got it.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailing?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Mond.
Buying time to his left.
They'll get this to Nwangu.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 6-0 our score after one.
On the give is Nwangu.
They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
70 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Nwangu.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Mond looks to throw. And this one too low.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
From the gun, here's Mond. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu.
And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle.
Kene Nwangu.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Here's Lance.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. Throwing on first down is Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
From the gun, it's Lance.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lance.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 2nd and 11 now. Mond. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now it's Nwangu.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the run is Nwangu.
Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mon now off of play action.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Mond out of the shotgun.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
On 1st and 10, here's Mond. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Mond going to throw it. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf,
his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
On 1st down, Lance.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Lance.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
Lance going to throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Now Lance again.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one is incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number 1 job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Lance's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And the drive starts with a completion left side, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
Lance now on first down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
From midfield, here's Lance.
This is caught by Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Lance looking to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Lance now on first down.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On play action, Lance.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing now is Lance.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Mon to the air on 1st and 10. Drops this off with Nwangu.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mon. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Off the play fake, Mon.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And his maximum speed there, according to the next-gen stats, 21.9 miles per hour.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd and 3 from the 9. Lance looks to throw again.
Now he'll escape to his right. Here's a diving catch right side. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Nwangu.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Now Mon. They'll get this to Nwangu.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll run with Nwangu.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Another run now for Nwangu.
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Lance now to throw.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. From just shy of midfield, Lance. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Lance. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Throwing on first down is Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Working from the gun, Lance.
It fights him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Here's Lance.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Lance going to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. To throw, it's Lance.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers.